My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, Commander of the Northern Armies, General of the Felix Legion, servant to the one true Emperor. This is great. This is fantastic. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife. Look at this. Here's how we did it. What we do in this life echoes in eternity. Welcome to another video. With this week, we are going to print the Gladiator helmet because Gladiator 2 is on its way. I have got 10 days till it comes out here in the UAE. So I've got to get printing before priming and painting and weathering and all that. So the first things first is to find a model. So when looking to find models, I go to one of two places. I go to Wireframe 3D or Do 3D. But I've looked at both of those sites and they don't have a model. So I have gone a quick little look around on the interwebs and I have found on Yegi a great model by here, Mystery Makers. I've got here on the other tab. This looks great. This looks exactly what I want. It also comes with the parts list, got instructions on how to assemble and print. So it is $25. I purchase that and get printing. Hopefully I have something to show within the next couple of hours. Okay, so I have scaled the faceplate and the main headpiece to fit my head. I used the Wolverine STL as a reference for my 23-inch head. So it's on here. It's going to take about 5 hours. So hopefully there's no shifts, there's no printer malfunction, and it just comes out silky smooth. So here's hoping. Okay, so it's the next day. We've done a lot of printing. At the minute, we've just got this, the faceplate, which looks like MF Doom. Not got anything else. I printed this in two parts, so you got the main front piece, and then I've also added the tip. You can see a line there, but that should go away there when I fill it and sand it. I did it just so it's easier, more efficient to print vertically. I might be able to get away with it printing all of it. So if I do more models, if I do more models, then I'll just print it as it is, and then just sand the surface. But I didn't want to take any chances of any shifts or falling over. We also did a lot of the spikes. So there are 4 different types of spikes apparently, but they all look kind of individual anyway. They came out pretty good. The bottoms fell out lovely, so I'm just going to glue them in place when I actually complete the dome. Speaking of which, we did the mohawk. So I got the mohawk and the faceplate. This mohawk, it kind of looks like Yondu, doesn't it? I can just start whistling. Maybe I'll do a short, I don't know. But yeah, that's the progress. I've just had to order some more PLA and we should get the dome done in the next couple of days. Okay, so with the main headpiece being printed now, it's time to Bondo this up. So I've got the gloves, got a mask. I should really get a respirator for this. Let's get the Bondo. This stuff is amazing. Everyone recommends it. It's fantastic. Order up. Oh, it's like a glove. Okay, so we have everything all bondoed up. Just got to get that glued. I ran into an issue. So this was based off the Wolverine helmet. It fits so snug, but I forgot about my nose, and actually it has to go on like this. So rather than sliding over, it has to go on. So I have to do magnets across here. Bit of a bummer. Forgot about my nose, but yeah, I'll get that glued up, and then I'm gonna hop to the shop because I'm out of primer. So there we go. Picking up some paint supplies. Okay. Let's get primed up. Okay, so we're all sprayed up. It looks pretty good. If you look closely on this side, you can still see some, well, not some great sanding, or I've messed up. I'm learning, I'm always learning. So there's some scuffs, it's not as smooth as I like it to be, but I think once we weather it, it'll just add to it's a bit grubby, it's been dented, it's been worn, it's been in battle. I'm having some issues with the faceplate. That's also going to be the same. Hopefully, grubbing it up will save it. But yeah, I think it fits. It looks great. As I said before, the faceplate will need to have magnets across here. So yeah, we're just gonna grub this up a bit. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm grabbing a bit of black acrylic, a little toothbrush, and what I'm going to do is get in here, black it all up, like so. And then come through with like a sponge or something dry, just get rid of the excess. Maybe even need a cloth. I reckon a cloth would be better, just to give it that grubbiness. How's that look on camera? That's a bit of a spike. But yeah, on the original you can see that it's been weathered a lot. Hopefully by the time I finish all of this, it'll look pretty decent. So I'll get around all of these as well. So it just builds up on the bottom here where the cloth actually can't get to. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing for the next couple of hours. Side by side comparison, we've got this, the glossy silver, versus this, the grubby black. I think just texturally it looks so much better. It still needs a bit of work, removing some bits, adding more bits on, but yeah, that's what we're going for. Shiny, shiny, grubby, shiny, grubby. We're all grubbed up. I think what I'm going to do once it's finished is kick it around in some sand or something, just to give it that, you know, it's been in the desert, fighting in the Gladiator pit kind of vibe. Yes, so I'm going to do the same now to the front mask. I had some issues here, so I'm just going to have to leave that now, and any imperfections is just going to have to be subjected to the weathering. So hopefully it looks a lot better. So I bought myself a respirator, so now I can paint in good health. Here she is. I've just done the front, roughed up, a bit battered. Could do a bit more, I think. This is how it's gonna look once I get the magnets in place. It's gonna fall. Jesus, there you go. What I'm gonna do is get the magnets across the top here, and I'm gonna add these little buttons to here. And then what I'm going to do is maybe add a bit of brown in there, and I've got some dust gathering on my balcony, which I'm just going to sprinkle just to give it a bit of deserty, sandy, battered look. But yeah, pretty happy with how it's turned out. Just going to make sure these magnets work now. Alrighty, I've just finished gluing everything up. This is the final look. I think it's come up pretty well, all things considering. This is what I was talking about before. Me nose. So, a couple of magnets on the inside. Push that up a bit. Look at that. That is sick. It's come out really well, because if I went bigger, this would be longer. So, 95% was the actual call. Having this bigger and longer, I don't think would be very good, but that is perfect. Are you not entertained? So what I want to do now for the last part is just maybe, I don't know, bury this in some sand or something. Maybe get a thumbnail with half of it in the sand. Yeah, just so it's a bit more, you know, Gladiator worn, torn. Okay, and as for the dust element of it, there is some sand just outside, so let's go play in the mud. I can't actually see anything. It's a bit more coarse than I thought, but I think I'll be able to get a few good shots. I literally can't see a thing, it's too bright out here. I think it was a success. I think I've got a few shots. A few good shots anyway. I got portrait and landscape. I think about doing a short as well, so we'll see how it turns out.